You can eat it raw. Just recovered these two. It all happened so fast. I didn't have time, you know, to get cameras ready or anything like that. Just floated around a corner and boom, there they were. Haven't made it down to my fishing spot yet. There's nothing like smoked goose breast or jerked goose breast. And of course I like to slow roast the thighs. I've got a brand new camera mount here so I can get some good action, you know, on shots, but I didn't have time to set anything up. But man, these suckers. One. There's two. There's only a couple of places on the river that I'm willing to shoot anymore. I mean, I used to do this years ago, up and down this thing. But there are so many people that live here anymore, and then you come floating by and boom, boom, and they get really upset. Can't blame them. So I don't do it very often, and I'm really, really careful about where I shoot. All right, we're almost to our fishing spot. Some of these rods away. This gun out of my face. I'm just gonna twitch some jigs in this spot here. This is a good spot for twitching jigs. And of course I have to keep my eyes open for anything that may be coming down river. Been throwing this jig around for about an hour now and nothing. Same exact results I had the last time I was down here. Nothing. Whoa. I did catch the bottom a couple times though. So I caught some rockfish. All right. Got a completely different spot here now. I'm gonna twitch some jigs in this spot. I'm thinking the high water is gonna bring some fish upriver, and it did since the last count, but I'm just hoping there's some here. Well, they haven't wanted this one yet. Okay, drift number 4. No fish yet. Like that little hooded merganser right there is still kind of hanging out. Loving life. Good thing they're not edible. Oh, I mean, anything's edible, but they're definitely not tasty. Nope, that's a scalp. Or a scop, however you pronounce it. He's all confused. He doesn't know which way to go. If he only knew he was safe, you know, I don't plan on killing him. He's too little. He's a juvenile. In case you're wondering what kind of knots I tie the double unit knot for my braid to mono top shot. In the last video, I think I talked about why I use the top shot, but in this case, most of my knots are just the regular, I think you call them a fisherman's knot, clinch knot, your basic clinch knot. Wrap it 6 to 8 times. Most of the time I hit around 7 because I usually forget how many times I've gone around. I don't think it matters, 6 to 8 times. And go through the loop, as you know that you made, and then just draw it tight like that. I usually bite them off, leaving a little, about a ½ inch of tag line there, so if it slips it does tighten down on itself. Then I usually chew on the tag line. Oh wow, look at those ducks. Oh man, there goes a whole flock of mallards. They were gonna come into the slough here and I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I could have had me some mallards. Darn it. That's okay. But anyway, back to the knot. I do not use the improved clinch knot, you know, where you wrap it, put it through the loop, and then back through the second loop that you've made. I've not had good luck with that knot. I find that it pinches the line off more and breaks off easier. So that's why I don't use it. I've never had a problem with your basic clinch knot ever failing on me. That's why I use it for just about everything. I hear geese off into the distance. Oh no, I just got here. Now I'm gonna, oh no. What did I do? I didn't drift more than 20 feet. Well, at least I didn't lose my leader. That's a good thing. What am I doing? Wow, that was not good. Just threw that bait right off. If the water wasn't so high right now, I'd be up there parked at the island. I know there's fish up there. I know for a fact there's fish up there, but last time I was there, in that last video, that they raised the water on me while I was there, and it was getting a little sketchy. That water was rushing pretty good. It doesn't seem like it in the video, you know, but trust me, when that water is rushing at over 6,000 cubic feet per second over top of that island, it's not fun. It's a little dangerous, so I got the heck out of there. This is on here just for safety purposes. My anchor is out, and this is tied up here. So, over here is the boundary marker on that tree right there. So you can't fish beyond that. And there's a marker right above the boat launch, across the river from the boat launch, that indicates where you cannot fish above from a floating device. All right, I think I got the boat secured to my satisfaction. It's kind of tough with the water this high because it tends to push waves and it knocks your boat up against the rocks, and I didn't want that. But I think I feel pretty good about it. Okay. Full disclosure here. I've never fished here in this spot. I see people fishing here all the time when I'm on the island, but I've never come over here. Never had the need to. But the island's inaccessible right now, so I figure, what the heck? Same eggs as always. Let's see if we can pull one out of here. Don't want to be across the line. Now in the past, I used to fish the other side all the time before I decided to start fishing the island. Let me set my bobber stopper down a little bit, because I only have it set for like 2 feet. I think I need it set for at least 6 here. We don't need to go out very far, because I'm almost positive the fish are just right in here, real close to us. Look at that attraction water coming out of there. And look at my island that I normally fish. It is covered. Well, this is bait chunk number 6 or 7. Cast number 25 or 30. Just gonna make a couple more. Use up this bait that I have, then I'm gonna go. I don't like my boat banging there on the rocks. I can hear it every now and then hitting a rock. No fish is worth beating on my boat. One more cast. I do have a nice chunk of bait on there, so I'm going to make one last cast. Come on, fish, last cast, and I gotta go. Just don't want my boat sitting there getting beat up. I know I've said that a couple of times already, but it's really irritating me. It's over there pounding on the rocks. It's driving me crazy. Okay. All right, we're gonna head down there. Oh, trees. Then back up. Into the current, like that. Then spin her around. Okay. Too stressful up there. I'd rather fish where there's no fish than fish where there's stress. Besides, could be some geese down here. Oh, recover this goose. Okay, well, we managed to make it back to port with these 3. Yeah, what do you think about that? Wasn't able to catch any fish, but got that guy, this guy, and this big honking one too. So 3 of them. Now the fun starts. Got to pluck the chests all the way back to their sides, underneath their wings, and all the way back. And then I carved the breasts out of them and carefully cut the thighs out, because I like to slow roast the thighs. Oh, it's awesome. But you have to be careful. I'm gonna wand these this time with a metal detector because last year I bit down into a goose breast, a goose leg, and cracked 2 teeth. Cost me like 4 grand. So those were some expensive geese. So this time I'm gonna wand these things with a metal detector before I eat them. We are back at the house, and the wife is sitting here looking at pictures from our trail cameras. Let me show you what we have from today. I mean, look at that. It is huge. 6 big, fat, juicy breasts. 5 in here, 1 on the plate. These are gonna get smoked up for Christmas. And then we also have the thighs. Got a bag of thighs here. These are gonna be slow cooked in the crock pot. Take a look at those. Gizzards. Geese have huge gizzards. So I'm gonna cook those gizzards before dinner. First thing we're gonna do is cut these up into smaller pieces using my favorite little paring knife. It's probably older than I am. Then we're gonna take a little bit of flour and season it. A little bit of that stuff. And of course, a little bit of salt. You ever see one of those? These things have been around forever. Salt and pepper. And of course we need eggs. I think 1 egg will do. We're gonna season the egg as well. A little bit of oil. A little bit more oil. Now we're gonna take these gizzards, dip them in the eggs, roll them around in the flour, cook them in the oil. My beautiful wife, who's relaxing right now, set up our Christmas tree. It's at least 2 feet tall. Oh, let's pull them out of there and see what we have. Oh boy, they look good. Oh, they look delicious. Oh, they smell delicious. Fresh goose gizzard. Want one, babe?
No, I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cooked perfectly. Only took like 2 minutes. Good and tender. Very good. And when you're done eating something like that, you always have to use a toothpick, right? I'm going to show you this. Have you ever seen one like this before? If you're 50 or 60 years old, maybe so. Toothpicks go inside. And when you want one, you just roll one out. Dial a pick. If you liked this video, be sure to check out our other videos where you'll join us on the ocean catching kings and silver salmon, lakes catching kokanee trout and landlocked coho. We'll also be working our riverfront homestead and harvesting venison. Stay tuned for more fishing and hunting and outdoor adventure videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button so you get notifications of new uploads. Thank you for watching.